just under 19 years. All of my practices have come through a self-taught and collaboration through other schools. I've had the privilege of also working with people in 3 different countries. My background goes from everything from armored combat to modern hand-to-hand self-defense, MMA combat, sword fighting, armored combat, jousting, the hand-to-hand archery, axe throwing, everything in a practice of martial combat that would have been in the medieval times. Even as such in winning tournaments with over 100 competitors. And with that time, teaching, doing studies, historical interactions such as museums and areas just like this here. And the primary goal that we have for Sword Circle, our organization, is to be educationally hands-on. And yeah, that's a little bit of what I do. Jacob here is our assistant instructor for the educational with Sword Circle for about 2.5 years. About 2.5 years. And a practitioner of modern fencing, which we see as the Olympic style fencing, and the medieval combat for about 15 years, right? So he'll be able to answer any questions there as well if you have questions for him. I portray more into the medieval history, while Jacob portrays more into the Renaissance era, which could be a huge difference. The way I like to think about it is you could easily change things up to say from 2016 to 2020 and then 2022 to now. Like, those are huge different times. That's only 10 years apart. The Renaissance era had a good brief history of about 90 years of a limbo before it was an official Renaissance rebirth. So a lot of history to find there. So that's a little bit about us. We have some of the weapons and such here displayed you can ask questions about, but to kick the party started, what do you guys want to know about either us or about a knight? Yep, and the adults are welcome to ask as you go. Yes?
What are the rankings of knighthood?
What are the rankings of knighthood? So that becomes a little bit arbitrary. It wasn't like something that was fully set in stone. We see that a lot of times those that were affiliated in the martial or the combat portion of it, the military side, you still have your ranks as sergeant, majors, and etc. That becomes well defined as we leave the Renaissance period. Knights were more moved into those military ranks than anything else. But lords, barons, they still received titles of knight. And so that was a sir or sire where they received those titles from. So knights did acquire many titles, but to be knighted wasn't just you were good with a sword.